Hey, hey, hey. What's up, what's up, what's up? cryptoWAVEradio back. I have not been streaming. I've been on the road. I've been doing shows, doing all sorts of stuff. I had to get the whole cryptoWAVEradio project live. But I'm back in the studio. I'm back here. We're back with Ableton. I got a song ready to produce. I'm going to get back into the Ableton quasi tutorials, kind of just live in the studio, the creative process. And also, super excited, we've got some shows coming up and we got a bunch of things to show you guys. LITZ is playing at the Recher Theater August 27th. cryptoWAVEradio this Thursday at Cafe 611 supporting Shred is Dead. So be sure to check those out. But anyways, let's get into the song. Let's get into the production. That's why we're here. If you watch my show, you'll learn probably more about composition and chord structure and stuff like that and how to put the arrangement together. But I'll dig into a lot of production and stuff too. All right. So anyways, I've got a drum. I had, where did it go? Well, let's go back a whole bunch. I deleted a lot of my drums. Okay. I've got kind of an outline, of something. This is something I did earlier, but I'm going to delete that and we're going to make something new. But I'm going to use a lot of the same drums. And okay, so for the drums, I've got sidechain here. And what I'm using for the sidechain is actually, I'm using Serum now. I'm using a quick sample on Serum to trigger the sidechain, which is pretty cool. So let me jump right into a bass. And I forget which bass I was using, but we're going to start something new anyways. But you know what I want to do? I'm going to pull up a different bass in Trillion. So great plugin for bass sounds. I've been using Serum, honestly, for frickin' everything. Like everything. But I'm going to use Trillion. I'm going to check my live video, make sure the sound is working properly. Alright, let's go to the plugins and let's pull up Trillion. So, this is an awesome bass. Okay, so it sounds bad on its initial. Okay, that's better. Alright, let's. Alright, it sounds like my sound is working, so cool. So let me show you this technique. So here's the bass sound, but we're going to trigger a sidechain compressor with a Serum sample. Alright, so let me mute the drum, but I'll play. Oh wait, I don't have my sidechain on it. Let's really pump it. Bam. So I've been finding really great drum samples, and kind of just going with the flow on drums. So let's loop a section and let's create an A section of this. So that's it. There it is right there. I'm going to run with this as the main lead of the song. And I think that sounds pretty great. I'm going to double check that the sound is working good. Ah, nice. Okay. Now let's do a B section. So I've got some shakers and stuff set up over here. Or at least I thought I did. Let's bring in a shaker. So let's steal this. Let's steal that. Put that here. And let's find a shaker. So Ableton has like 1 million shaker samples. So just search for shaker over in Ableton. Let's see what this sounds like with everything. Ooh, we're going to have to drop it like here. Oh, it's a little busy with the congas, but maybe. Almost. Let's see what this one sounds like. I like that one. I'm going to run with this. Alright, so now I'm going to loop this section here. Let's duplicate that over. Okay. So we're in the key of D minor, and our A section is a D minor kind of thing going on. So the B section, there's a lot of options. You can go to the 4, you can go to the 5, right? The easy stuff. Let's see what sounds good. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to actually go to the relative major. So we're in D minor, and for the B section, I'm going to start on F. I'm not going to actually modulate to F. I'm just going to start the phrase on F and work my way down to D, do something real simple, and then we're going to layer some cool synthesizers and arpeggios over top of it. So what I've got going on right now is just a simple drum loop. I added in some congas that I like and turned them down quite a bit. I've got a really aggressive bass sound, but then I'm slamming it with a sidechain compressor, and that's, you know, for this type of song, that's almost all you need. Maybe a little bit of arps and some icing on the cake, but I'm gonna lay down this B section in F. Start on F. Nice. All right. So. Excellent. That sounds great. So let's add in some synthesizers to it and see what fits nicely. Whoa. This window got a little out of control. Oh, conga. Let's throw the conga into the drum group. Oh. So I'm actually feeling maybe piano on this one. All right, now when making house music, 9 chords are just like, you know, they're your friend. So right here I've got a simple F major 9, E minor 9, D minor 9. Let's see how that sounds. It might be a little bit too 9-y. I don't know if the E needs to be a 9, but that sounds great. All right, I think just the first chord should be a 9 chord actually, so let's lay that down. All right, you know what, let's get a rhythm going. I'm not sure how much I like that, though. I kind of like it. Just kind of. Let's listen to it. So instead of doing an E minor, let's do an inversion of a chord that has E in the bass. Let's try a C. I didn't like the way the E minor felt, so let's try a C. I like C less. I'll leave it as is. Maybe it'll sound nicer with the 2 parts kind of back to back. Let's see. All right, I know what I'm going to do. We're going to... There we go. Nice. All right. Actually, hold on. One thing I'm going to change about that. let's turn that piano down a bit. All right, let's get some synthesizers going. All right. Oops. Try that again. So, just got a synth pad going on right here. Almost. Excellent. And I'm not going to quantize any of this audio. I want there to be some good swing in it. I think for this particular song, that'll function well. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to copy this piano to a piano-ish kind of thing that I have in Serum. Just these windows. Alright, so I just copied that tape. This sound right here. And I've got all these synthesizer sidechains as well. In fact, let me drop the piano in there and make sure that's sidechained. Nice. Nice. Now it just needs a lead. So what I'm going to do for a lead, I'm actually going to stack a whole bunch of synthesizers. Let's go a little bit crazy and see what it sounds like, because I'm just so happy that my computer can handle doing this with so many different synthesizers all at the same time. So I've got a bunch of different sounds that I like to use here. This is kind of my template. And this is all Serum sounds, what I'm about to do. So let's see what this sounds. So I'm going to record enable on everything that isn't already used. And it sounds like that. So I'm just going to jam and come up with a melody. And I'm going to leave the record button on, and it'll just pick everything up. It's on a loop, so I'm on loop mode on Ableton. Record enable, this is going to capture everything. loop right there. Cool. All right, now let's do a little bit of production piano. I am going to just obliterate and smash this piano with OTT. Yep, out of the mix sounds funny, alright, so let me just bring that down a whole bunch. So what that's doing is really kind of thinning out and the sound, EQing it a lot. I don't want much of it, just kind of that. All right, let's go back to the first section, and I'm going to loop that. Let's find a that, yeah. So I had the sound picked out earlier. I found it and edited it a bunch. Not a bunch, but just a bit. I have some reverb. I have this washout knob on, which is like reverb and delay. And I've got that set at 47%. And it is a serum patch. Here's the serum patch. I think the serum patch had like some sub and stuff. I just turned all that off and I'm just using it for the art. Very hypnotic. All right, we're gonna base the song off of these elements. I've already got an arrangement kind of in mind. And I need something for the beginning, though. Let's turn on. I'm going to play a little intro. Nice. Okay. So I've got a cool little trick set up here. I have right here, I have the side chain turning on before the drums kick in. So I'll play that little intro again. And I like this kind of technique. So there's no side chain compression on the keys. And then right for 2 beats or a whole measure, I have the side chain kick in, and it, I don't know, kind of like alludes to the song starting. Cool, so I like that as an intro. I'm going to bring some of the bass sound. Whoops. But I like the way that's sounding. Let's bring over the bass sound. I don't want to bring the bass in immediately. Nice, and the bass sound is actually a slightly different chord progression than what I was playing. So let's record some piano. Let me do that again. I almost got it. So yeah, it's not even really like too much of a chord progression, but that sounded correct. You don't have to get everything perfect. Just make it sound kind of cool. And let's record some fresh MIDI on down here. Actually, no, I'm just gonna copy this MIDI. Cool, all right, I'm liking that. So now I've got a little drop right there, and then we're gonna come in with our arpeggiator sequence right here. Let's listen to it from the beginning and see what we've got. Uh-oh, my computer's angry at me. There we go. Cool, all right, that's all sounded great so far. Let's now copy over the B section. I'm going to throw that in right here. Did I put it in the wrong spot? Oh, well, I like the B section, but we got to go into it with a drop, I think. And nice, so I have the sidechain turn off right here, and then the bass sound really comes through aggressively for just a second, which I kind of like when that happens. So playing with the sidechain on the instruments and having it come in and out when there aren't drums involved can give a lot of cool variance to the sound. Cool. All right, and then now this, I think I'm going to cut to just kick for the first bit of it. And then the melody actually is maybe a bit much on the first time through. So let's turn off most of the melody. Let's leave it on. Let's actually not leave it on these instruments. Let's leave it on these guys. So it sounds like I need a little bit of a transition. So I'm going to snag a sample of a riser. I like this one. Cool, now I need a hit. There we go. All right, oh shit. Nice, cool, I want more of a hit. Okay, right there, the song could end, or let's just get washing it and go back to the first section. Let's see what. No. That washout effect does not sound great on drums. Oh, let's wash it out into that, and it'll drop. Steal some of the percussion from here. I'm going to throw that right here. Because you want every phrase ways to add. It's always building. It's very hypnotic and repetitive, but you just keep adding and subtracting things. At least that's the way I'm doing it. I don't know. Okay, right here, I'm going to do the same melodic technique and add in a melody, but with different, with these. Maybe melody, maybe. Maybe a solo would fit here. Yeah, let's throw a rockin' solo at the end of this tune. Alright, so I'm going to duplicate this stuff. I got to get rid of this. Some other stuff I was working on in the same session. Whoops. Let's get rid of all of that before I go any further. Okay, where was I? Arrangement wise. Alright, I'm right here. Alright, so let me lead into that. I want a little bit more. I'm going to also turn on the piano, and then I didn't turn these guys on. I'm going to turn on this guy. Forget what this one's on. Not that guy. All right. Okay, let me clean some things up. right, and then now we need an outro. And what we'll do is we'll just snag the intro. So what I'm going to do is wash out these synthesizers on that bend, and I'm going to wash them out. All right. So from here to let's see. Okay, now I just need a nice long held. Okay, let's listen to the song from the top. We're done. I don't know if my computer's going to allow the playback. Well, let's listen to the outro. Oh, you know what? I need to take out the ARP when the solo comes in. We don't want that. Well, that does it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll be back streaming daily. Hope you guys come check out cryptoWAVEradio live this Thursday, Cafe 611 in Frederick, opening for Shred is Dead. And then we've got LITZ at the Recher, August 27th.